After reading over 700 comments, taking over 4 hours, choosing 5 of the best theories amongst those comments, and a final poll where you decided who the winner should be, here we finally have it. Drum rolls please. Mikael Kenar. He had one of the most unique theories out there about one of the comic app characters, the girl with a pigtails hair. Hi folks, I'm R, your narrator, and here's the best theories competition, the final stage. Before we get into the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and beware, as there will be some spoilers ahead. Let's kick off the video by the premise of this theory, to set it up for better understanding. In episode 3 of the comic app, we get introduced to a new character other than Mono, Six, the runaway kid, and the unnamed girl from the Very Little Nightmares game. This time we have a girl with pigtails and a mysterious bleeding nose, stuck in one of the hospital's rooms. There's TV static being heard outside of the room, with lights leaking through underneath the door gap. The girl starts digging under using her fingers when a spoon gets slid under the door gap for her to use for digging. She starts using the spoon until it gets fully used up and gets broken. As soon as the spoon breaks, another spoon gets slid to her from underneath the door gap. Every time she uses up a spoon, she creates a tally marking on the wall. This process keeps on repeating until she digs very deep underneath. While she's underneath the ground, a mysterious shadow of a figure appears suspended on the ceiling, observing her, which seems to be no other than the doctor. After many broken spoons and several tally markings, she starts digging up to get out of the room. When she manages to exit the hole, she finds herself exactly where she was, back in the same room. This is a little mind-boggling as she gets out from the same hole she started digging through in the beginning, while it's visibly clear that the hole she dug through should have led her out of the room. The door then mysteriously opens on its own. As soon as the girl exits into the corridors of the hospital, we observe that she is being stalked by the doctor, who seems to have been experimenting with her. On Tuesday this week, I threw a competition as I saw how many of you are so deeply immersed in this game with sharing your wonderful theories about different aspects of this game. The competition asked you to write down your theories while observing some obvious rules, consisting of original ideas and providing some good arguments for your theories. The competition resulted in over 700 comments, which took me well over 4 hours to read. It was not only difficult to read all of the comments, but most importantly to choose 5 best comments amongst so many good ones. I managed to choose 5 of the best theories after a long day and make a video about them, which you can watch by hitting the card above. I promise it's a very interesting video. After all, it's about the best theories. I let you folks to be the judge and choose the winner by setting up a poll and letting you cast your votes in the comment section as well. This led to Mikael Kenar to be the winner with 70% of the votes. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, Mikael. I honestly liked all of the top 5 theories, and as I couldn't choose between them, thanks for doing the hard part and choosing the top theory. Mikael Kenar, congratulations on winning this competition. Although there weren't any prizes involved, this video is dedicated to your theory. Also, I'm intending to throw more competitions in near future, even with prizes, so make sure to hit the notification bell not to miss out on them. Mikael raised a very intriguing question regarding the girl with the bleeding nose. What if the girl with the bleeding nose has something to do with the doctor? A very unique theory which I haven't personally seen or heard anywhere. When you go to the hospital, there's a mysterious patient lying behind the curtain. What makes this patient extremely unique and different than the rest of the other patients or the walking mannequins is that this patient is in fact alive. A heart monitor is attached to this patient, displaying an active heartbeat. This patient is also exposed to light. Regardless of that, the patient can still move, something that the mannequins are incapable of doing. Mono deactivates the life support attached to this patient, which in turn causes the patient to die and angers the doctor who chases after Mono. The big question arises to whom this mysterious patient is and what is the doctor doing to it. Mikhail mentioned that it's quite possible that this patient is no other than the Pigtails girl with the bleeding nose. How we can suggest this theory is by considering that the girl is the only living person in the hospital. To our knowledge, there isn't any other living people in the hospital quarters. Also, the doctors seem to have been conducting experiments on this little girl in the locked room. The person who was sliding the spoons to the girl could be quite possibly the doctor himself. The doctor was also observing the girl when she was digging. And finally, the doctor stalked the girl when she left the room. You can also see the doctor really caring about this patient in his own psychopathic way. According to these pieces of information, we can presume that the patient behind the curtain could be the girl. The dark fact is that the doctor is mindlessly assuming his previous role as an actual doctor before the radio tower distorted everything within the city. The doctor has no specific motivation but to do what doctors do: experiments and treating people. The doctor is mindlessly carrying out psychotic experiments on this girl to no end, with her only being alive while suffering the torments of the doctor. So in fact, Mono disconnecting her from life support is doing her a favor to get her relieved. Using the out-of-bounds cameras, the patient seems to be very similar to the other patients sitting in the wheelchairs. But as we're not supposed to see that, they could have just used a typical model. Thank you, Mikhail, for this intriguing theory. You folks can check Mikhail's Instagram by typing car_game_pics, where he posts car images of Forza Horizon 4.
Hey guys, I'm Mikhail Kannat, I'm the winner of the competition. Thanks for voting me and check out my Instagram page, car_game_pics.
And that about does it for this video, folks. Thanks for showing such great support for the Little Nightmares series. I'll probably focus on different games from now on, and I will ask your opinions in the community polls where you can vote which games you'd like me to go over. Stay tuned right here by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you can also follow me on Twitter for more engagement. It's been your host Star. Till the next video, have a fantastic day.